Testing.
I got nothing.
1, 2, 3. Refresh. Just refresh. Swipe down. You gotta swipe down for that. Yeah. No. Try it again. Refresh. That is so cool. Oh, you see me? Hello.
Or is he like okay? So we're
Turn
live.
it up right quick. Just so I can. That is so cool. Oh, you see me?
All right, well.
You hear the mic, right? You hear the mic? Okie dokie. We're getting somewhere. And I love Twitch because I know for sure I can get these videos back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can download these videos. We're getting somewhere. And I love Twitch because I know for sure. That's weird. Hold that.
Yep.
No. Hook that up to yourself, buddy. And I'm so sorry that we had to deal with an episode the way we started.
Yeah. It's like the old days.
Oh yeah.
Like this.
So I don't. Maybe I just can't see it. I don't.
It's not that. I think it's the phone, the device that I have.
Oh yeah. All right, now I can see it. We're live now.
It's not that. Don't know. Scoot over a little bit to the right. Loose, come over here towards me. We're gonna scoop up. Can you scoot up?
More?
Look towards that way.
All right.
You tell me wherever you feel comfortable in. Jack.
We can see like
We can leave this right here. Right here. Finally.
Hoodie, I want that so your hoodie doesn't rub against the mic. Your hoodie.
Okay. We're live.
Can you hear me? Test. Test 1.
Test.
Don't know. Oh, what is me? Test.
Test.
All right.
I
Jack,
think we're good.
we're good?
I think so. I don't know.
You think we're straight?
I believe we were straight.
Do you believe that we're okay? Would you believe it? Don't know. Would you believe it?
I feel like it.
You feel like it?
I feel like it.
Like we're good.
I want to say welcome to episode 2 of Knights of the Round Table. My name is Dion, and we will be bringing to you tonight a list of wonderful characters with me. To my left, my characters like
No,
y'all
good.
like y'all unlockables. Is that what that?
Yeah, we
Is that?
DLC.
Your DLC?
DLC.
My bad.
DLC.
Main characters, the people that come with the disc, is going to be right here to my left tonight. We have Luce. To my right, we have Darnell, and to my far right, we have Jack.
Hey.
Jack Love. Jack, I got you. I got you, baby. I got you.
Thank you.
And tonight's episode, we're going to be bringing to you a couple episodes. We're going to be talking about music tonight. We're going to be definitely be delving into music for sure. To my left, we have Luce, who is definitely an artist for sure. At the very least, a producer. And I hate to toot my own horn, but I have my own music out as well. So you know what I mean? Like we were going to do that. We're going to delve deep as well as into fatherhood at the same time. So you know what I mean? So just stay tuned. We're gonna have a whole bunch for you, and just watch. We're gonna slowly unload more and more on you.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
And I'm on it.
You're on it. You're excited and you're on it.
Sir.
I'm on your ass.
We got the
But-
Knights
He's
OGs
on
back.
that.
Yeah, that ass. But
Yes, sir.
can I start the episode how we started? How I usually started?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Can I start it?
Mhm.
Okay. How are y'all doing, bro? How's everything going? Can you holler at me? Can y'all do that? Luce,
What's up, y'all?
how's everything going?
I've been doing pretty good, man. It's been quite a journey since the last time I was on the show. It's had to be about a year ago, or something like that.
Again, it's the same journey as for us having you back onto the show.
There we go.
Because we have to get the show back into a particular, you know what I mean? Like
And
a,
y'all,
You gotta
a
get
certain
it back
area.
into the vibe.
I've been asking for this for a while, man.
He
I'm so
has.
glad we got the show back.
He most
you know?
definitely has. And we're making sure that he's getting back onto this bad boy. You feel me? Like we're making sure that he's getting back onto this episode just to make sure.
I think I have the second most appearances
You-
on the show.
You and Darnell.
You and me.
You Darnell. You
You gotta
Darnell.
be tired or something.
You
All
Darnell
right,
and
all right.
Darius.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, you are the top 3 that have been Darius. Goddamn Darius.
Damn it.
Goddamn Darius.
What the-
He's been the only,
Oh,
like,
man.
out of everybody that's been on my show, Besides you, Jack is number one. I
Jack's
talked
number one.
I talked to one
Jack
of
was
my
the
other
one, like, every episode?
Yeah.
no, but I talked to like I talked to one of the other nights, Harry. You know Harry.
I'm familiar
You're
with
very
Harry.
familiar with Harry.
I run into him once in a while.
But we were talking about it, and like we were discussing like if you had to you know what I mean, like if you had to pick what you know what I mean, like who you would have securely on the show. You know what I mean, like what are 3 people you pick? You were the first name I picked, right? I want you to know. We did.
You're embarrassing me. Come
and
on.
a lot of people don't know this.
Come on, it's too much.
We're
Oh my
gonna
gosh.
hopefully later down in the season this is gonna be like mind
It's too
blowing.
flattering.
Me and Jack did the very first episode
Yeah.
of Knights of the Round Table together.
We've been moving up.
And honestly, I couldn't say as a partner, as someone else I could have as this energy. No offense to Luce, Darnell, or any other guests I have at this table.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
This table isn't round, by the
This
way.
table is
It's a
not
square
round,
table.
But that's
but
okay.
no one can
That's
see it, so
hard
it doesn't
angle.
matter. Thank you for
90 degrees.
blowing my whole spot up.
90 degrees.
Sorry, my fault. That's on me.
So,
That's on me.
I just wanted to say, Jack, you are by
Oh
far
my gosh.
Yep. The
number
goat.
one. You feel me?
Thank
You're
you.
the GOAT.
Well,
You're
it's
the
weird
GOAT.
that we've actually we were in a car and now we're in a house.
Now we're in the house. We're
So
Wow.
as
there's been some
time-
improvement.
Story.
As time goes on, we're getting better.
You
and
know,
better.
we were on that
Yeah.
Zcast. Now we're on Twitch.
And now we're
Yeah,
on Twitch.
baby.
And you know what's so funny?
I had
This-
hair then. Now I don't. You
This
know?
Twitch is going to be posted to YouTube. So get ready,
Yeah.
baby. We popping. And hopefully I can get a little better secureness and you know what I mean, like not as far as in like the camera, but I can get this a little bit stationed. But tonight's episode, I want to bring to you first and foremost is a new segment I'm bringing as far as in Young Players Playlist. Okay, that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a Young Players Playlist, or
I like that
AKA what you bumping. You know what I mean? Like what you bumping, and this is the part where the art comes up and what you bumping. You know what I mean? Like that.
You guys say it just like that.
You acted like
It flows.
you ask it like you're really concerned though. You're always like, but Jack, what are you bumping?
What are you bumping? What are you bumping?
There we
So
go.
Luce, because you're right to my left, you're literally right next to
the
me.
left.
You're right next to me.
There we go.
Could you do me a favor and tell me, what are you
What am I bumping?
what are you bumping, baby?
All right, well, first off,
First and foremost.
I've been bumping this cat named Young Loose.
Oh, that's number one,
Ooh,
baby.
man,
that's
Young
number
I've
one.
never seen
baby.
you both in the
Never
same
heard
room.
of
He just
Yeah.
it's like Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
man. Never catch me. in
It's
this
But,
spot.
crazy because you
Never.
never catch them in the same spot.
Never.
Ever.
Tonight we have Luce. You know what I'm saying? Like we have Malik tonight. Who knows? And maybe a week, 2 weeks,
Malik.
4 weeks, next month we may have Young Luce in this bitch, and we could flip it. And I'll put Miles on this motherfucker and get a producer and a rapper on the same track. I might fuck around and put
Miles,
I
hey.
might put around a producer
Miles,
and
if
a,
Miles
is listening,
and an artist on the
I'll
same
still
track.
give you a bucket. There you
So,
go. We got
okay, now stop it. You know how Galway used to be. Don't you see him starting stuff? You see
Oh,
him starting.
man.
You see
But
him
what you
starting.
bumping?
What you
Alright, so-
bump? What are you bumping? What are you?
So those
give
of
me,
you,
give me 5 songs right now from 1 to 5 that's in your rotation right now.
All right, so one, I'll put myself at 5, just to be modest. But
Go ahead.
So I just dropped a new single, y'all. It's called "What Do You Want." It's out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. I'm gonna be putting it on SoundCloud and Spin Roll in a little bit. Just give me some time. I'm actually gonna show y'all the little thing here. Let's see. So there you go. You can download that there.
Nice.
Bada boom. All right.
Bada boom.
So that's one. So it's my first song I've released in about a year. So it's been I took a little hiatus. So those of you who don't know, I also am now a car salesman and a musical artist. So it's a
Let me
Pop and
ask you a
juggle.
question. What are you selling more? Your cars or these bars? I had to ask. You saw it coming,
Yeah.
and I had to know what is more efficient to you?
What's more
Is
important,
it,
the whip or the drip?
you feel me?
The
You
whip
feel
or
me?
the
Is it the
drip?
whip or the drip? Is it the cars or these bars? Is it these hoes
Why
or these
can't you-
flows? I need to know which
I'm
way
a
we're
big
going.
believer in having your cake and eating it too.
Oh, okay.
So-
So with the hoes
That's the might get me
come
in
the
trouble.
flow.
actually.
No. With the
Okay.
flows come the hoes, is what you're saying. With the bars, eventually it's going to
But see what I
follow
do, so this is what I
these
do.
cars.
Okay, I was about to say
I
you
sell
had
you.
your car
I sell you the
today.
car.
Okay.
and I show you the bars in the car.
Okay. So in the
And
car
then
while you're doing
I
the
send
test
you
drive,
off in the car,
he's
bumping
like,
the bars.
Oh my god.
Like
That's
commercials.
perfect.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy. And like, really, customers will really hear. Like, that's like the best way to market yourself. So I had a customer. She bought a new Chevy Malibu earlier last month, right?
okay.
And
Hit me.
I think I don't remember how it came up. We just mentioned that I did music. She sat there and listened to my whole album in the car with me. She's
Wow.
like, yeah.
Wow.
She's so, believe it or not, she's actually my motivation for releasing my latest song.
I respect
I ain't read it for her or anything, but like she was just like, you know what? Like, when's the last time you released anything? I told her it's been about a year. She's like, you gotta really
You got it. You
get
have
back
to.
into it because
You have
like
to.
people are gonna forget about you. And luckily,
Never.
y'all have not forgotten about me. I
With
appreciate
the
that.
thing is that I don't want you
Okay.
to think that is in a negative sense. My thing is that like when people forget about you, it's not
Yeah.
even in the sense that like, oh, everything that you put out is garbage. It's more in the sense that like it's in your experience as the same as mine as far as in like something like this. It's been time. It's been a time,
Right.
space, and period since the last
That is
piece
true.
that you dropped.
Yeah.
Speaking of something like that, like I don't want to make it sound like that I'm diminishing you, okay?
Oh my god.
But I want to bring up like similar in a situation where something like this can be understood,
All right.
okay? And these two to my right can, when I say this name, it's going to be 100% understood, okay? But it goes similar to Isaiah Rashad.
Oh
my
you
God.
know what's coming. You know what's coming.
Oh my God.
Where you
Oh
feel
my
me?
God.
Where
Yep.
Isaiah Rashad is an
Yep.
artist of
Waiting
of just
Still
magnitude,
July,
just
August.
an artist
Next-
an
next
artist
decade.
of pure power, an artist of pure talent, sound, and things like that,
Oh,
and
poetry, bro.
just
Absolutely.
amazing
one of my
overall.
favorites.
That sounds like a whole lot of sucking coming from all four
Yeah.
of us, but never that.
He deserves
No,
it.
that's a
I
big
mean,
compliment to compare him to him. I love Isaiah Rashad.
But yes.
pause. But yes.
Yes,
Yes.
consistency is the word I am looking
Yes.
for. So thank you for understanding. Consistency is the word I'm looking for. But the only problem is that Isaiah Rashad has been 100%
Jasmine.
consistent, except
Hey, Jasmine.
recently where he's had, you know what I mean? Where in the last couple of years where like the album has had to be dropped and there's been no album. That's where the inconsistency
I hate it when you talk
comes
about
in.
it, man.
You know, I hate to
when you
bring it
talk
up
about
because
it.
it hurts me.
Just don't drop it.
People like Isaiah Rashad, like I really bank. Like people were talking about Schoolboy Q's Crash
Oh,
Talk.
yep, crash song.
Like
Yep.
I really bank on Isaiah Rashad next album that's coming
Yeah.
out to be amazing. But the problem is that there are a couple of things that draw that back. You know what I mean? Like there are a couple of things like a couple of features that I've heard. Like number one, I don't want to put anything against Buddy. I love Buddy. As an artist, I've heard Buddy before a lot of other people. But the fact that I've heard Buddy on his new album, after hearing Buddy and Guap Dad 4000 on what is it?
Oh, that's beyond me.
No,
You
Guap
beyond
Dad
me.
4000. Oh no, on the last album. You know which album I'm talking about. We're talking about
I can't
Oh,
remember
I'm
the
sorry.
name.
Revenge of the Dreamers
Revenge of the
3.
Dreamers? Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
we're talking about something like that. Like I don't want to diminish the hooks, their style, their things like that. But it's like hearing like now Guap Dad 4000. It's like, does it really fit? Is my question. My thing is I'm worried that Isaiah Rashad is now taking too much time out
Yeah.
and is trying to get back in the game by using certain people's, you know what I mean, like certain people's names, certain people's
Maybe.
power,
Yeah.
for people to rehear
I mean,
his stuff
If you don't
and bring him back.
If you don't produce any music, like you have to stay relevant some way.
Yeah.
I mean,
so-
don't get me wrong. I agree.
I'm not saying that
I
he's
agree.
never going to be like
I agree.
irrelevant, but I mean, you do what you got to do to stay relevant when it's been what since 2016.
2016. I think.
2016.
Yeah. Damn.
2016.
It's almost
He's
I
2020.
mean,
also Rihanna's
you know what's
status.
crazy
2020,
between June, July,
July,
August, September,
Oh my.
is that
God.
all these months have gone by and we still ain't got no album yet. You know what I mean? We still don't have
I'm
still
waiting.
don't have a new
I still love
complete
this.
album yet. So what are you
You
doing?
know what album
know
I'm
what?
still waiting on?
Who? What's up?
This J. Cole Kendrick album.
Let me tell you something.
Wow,
Let me tell
that's a
you about.
myth.
Let me no no
That's
no
a
no no.
myth.
no.
Is it
Let
a
me
myth?
tell you.
That's a myth.
It's not a myth.
Is it a
Let
myth?
me tell you about the J. Cole and Kendrick album. I believe.
It's not.
Solely because.
Don't give me
No,
no.
it's
It's like being a Redskins.
Let me
fan.
finish.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
You gonna let me? Y'all gonna let me finish? Y'all gonna let me finish?
Go ahead, man.
Please.
Y'all gonna let me finish?
It's your show,
You
man.
gonna
Go
let me
ahead,
finish?
go
You
ahead.
gonna let me
Go
finish?
ahead.
You gonna let me finish? My only argument between the J. Cole and the Kendrick album is that I just completely lost my point. I literally just thought of the
Dion,
point
I have a
and it's
question.
completely out of my
I have
head.
a
Go
question.
on. Go
What
on.
else
Uh-huh.
is loose bumping?
What else is?
All right,
So
so
song number 2. What else is?
yeah, this
in
is
your-
why
what
this
in
is
your
why we need
rotation?
Jack on the show.
That's why
man,
we
I'm
need
telling
Jack
you.
on the show
Alright,
because
so
of boy.
This is one that this is actually another local artist, another local DMV, Moco, even Paint Branch
Okay.
artist,
Okay.
Tina J.
Tina J.
Yeah. So
Tinaj.
yeah, straight from
J-A-Y.
straight from McNew.
As in that thing that we roll
Straight
with the
from
green.
over at McNew, yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
this project is called 1500 Massachusetts. It came out earlier this year.
Okay.
And of course I was bumping it when I first.
So
got it.
let me ask you a quick question.
Mhm.
So she's born and raised from DC. That's what you're
I
telling
thought
me.
you were gonna say Westwood.
You probably have to ask her.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
1500. What would you say?
I mean, but I would assume
Massachusetts?
so, maybe possibly.
Massachusetts?
But, you know, but anyways.
Massachusetts.
So, this one of her songs just came up on my shuffle. When I drive, I just hit shuffle. Everything in my phone's like country, rock, rap, all that stuff. But one of her songs popped on. It just kind of made me revisit, and it's a beautiful project. I'll show you guys the little thing on here too.
Go ahead. Let
So,
me know. I'm
Tina J.
Also, just so you all know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit this and I'm gonna post at the YouTube link, everything like that. I'm gonna post the songs, the albums, and everything
Okay.
that we've been.
Cool.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Oh,
Of
you're so
course. I'm gonna
thoughtful,
post the everything like that as
You're
far
so
as in.
thoughtful.
There you go.
Come on. What am I gonna leave you
You're always
high and
thinking.
dry with music? You're dead.
All right.
So you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna put you all. Come on, don't know.
Number 3.
So I'm gonna put you know.
All
Come
right,
on, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you all onto what we're all bumping as far
Alright.
as in the top music.
Young Loose
go
number-
can finish
All right,
number
so
3.
number 3,
Okay.
another local artist,
Go ahead.
my boy YBN Corday.
Okay. That's not even a conversation, okay? If you're not listening to YB and Corday, by the time you're watching this
Yes.
video, you should probably stop watching this video
Yes.
at this
Oh
point
my
and
God.
go
Album
listen
called-
to his
Listen to
last
Comeback.
album.
The Lost
Yeah.
Boy.
The Lost Boy, most definitely. I mean, a couple of songs where it's the joint with but the joint with Anderson .Paak.
R&B.
where
My
it's
favorite
like,
artist,
Yeah,
Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak hands is down. Wait till you
Even
get them on what I'm
Even the
bumping.
one with the Ty Dolla $ign. I mean, I'm not a big Ty
Wait
Dolla
till
$ign
you-
fan, but that was a great song.
Wait till you
man.
get to what I'm bumping. I got you. I
So
got you.
We got that. So
Uh-huh.
we've done Young Loose.
We got Young Loose.
Tina J. Shout out to Tina J. I really want to work with her one day.
Shout out
so.
Tina J. Tell Tina J hit Tina J up and let her know that you, Tina J, and I got another artist that we can get a whole sold on. You feel me? So let Tina J know to watch me,
There we go.
okay?
There we go.
And hit the
Yeah.
line, hit the email,
Is she
hit
watching
the
right now?
hit the Snapchat, hit
I
the
mean, you never
Instagram,
know.
hit the
You never know.
this and that. And we can set up some stuff, you know what I'm saying? So let me know. But continue. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, let's see. Another one that I've been listening to a lot lately. This is a little bit of an older one.
go ahead.
Is my very, very good personal friend,
Mhm.
Mr. De La Wonk, aka Daniel Kalume.
Oh, I follow
Daniel
De La
Kaluuya.
Wonk. Follow De La Wonk on Twitter. I follow De La Wonk on Twitter, and I didn't know who he was because my boy he would retweet his stuff. My boy Maui, you know Maui.
Maui,
you know Maui.
my
You know
boy
Maui.
Maui,
You
yeah,
know Maui. Y'all know
yeah, that's
Maui.
my
Okay,
boy.
my boy Maui. He would retweet and share his stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like, where do I know this dude from? He follows me. I follow him.
Yeah.
Where do I know this dude from?
Damn.
And then slowly, as time went on, I figured out that this man made music, and I'm like, I had no
Believe it
idea.
or not,
I had no idea. And then I
he's-
heard like a verse or I heard like a piece from something that he put out. I was like, God.
The first piece of music I ever recorded was with him, actually.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
way
I
back
like that
2017.
energy.
So his latest now, he's got some new stuff coming out, by the way. So y'all be ready. I mean, this
I've heard like some of his newest stuff.
This guy is when I say artist, I mean true to the definition, just a straight up artist. He got his own style, his
Most
own
definitely,
wave.
most definitely.
Doesn't sound like anyone else you heard of, and I love it.
I agree with that 100%.
So
Maybe
his
bump
his
that.
last project was one of my
Taylor
favorites,
Wonk, yeah.
the Sauce 3 Pieces of a Prince.
Yeah. I follow him on Twitter.
Believe it or
so
not, I'm on it.
I
Actually,
know the retweets. I know it's lit.
Sauce 2 and 1, fine, but Sauce 3, that's where
Sauce 3 is where it got
Revenge
lit.
of the
The
Sauce.
Mambo
Yeah.
Prince, as he likes to say. So there's some great hits on there.
The Mambo Prince.
Yeah.
Princess,
The Mama-
Princess
the Mambo
Ferrari,
Prince.
bars. You got, so many good songs. 750 ml, one of my favorites. And then of course the title track, Sauce 3, has got myself on there. My good friend Johnny Bravo, Johnny B. That dude is a
Love his
killer
mama.
on
You
the
know what's
mic,
so
man.
funny? Yeah, yo, I want to hear something that's so funny.
I'll show you guys this one too.
You want to hear something? Go ahead, show them the.
That's
band.
De La Wonk,
D-E-
Sauce 3, Pieces of a Prince.
DE-LA space WONK. De La Wonk.
Of
Like
the
De
Wonk
La Soul.
in Spanish.
Except
Uh-huh.
for soul, you put
Yeah.
WONK. De La Wonk. You know what I'm saying? But I keep bringing this up, like, Luce, every time you get on the show, I talk about this, but, hey, when we putting some work together, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
when we doing this?
I'm
When we
back.
doing
I'm
this?
back.
I'm waiting.
I
waiting
am
on
back.
it.
I'm
Still
back,
before
man.
Let me know when you got a beat. Send it
the
to me, and
hiatus.
I will go off. I will put extra energy into this shit. Let me know.
I got some
Alright,
shit
Dion,
saved up right here.
Okay.
Go over that later.
Is
Your
it-
top
A
five?
serious question.
Was that for? Did I get my 5 yet?
Oh, was that it?
It was like 3 or 4. It was about
Was
was
that-
that about 4? It was about 3 or 4.
That was 4, 5. Hey,
Four,
how
five?
many was that?
4 or 5.
That was
It
either
about
4 or
5.
5.
I feel like it's
4 or 5. 4 or 5. Let me know if it's less than 1.
Is that
I'll bring
4
him.
for
I'll bring
5?
him next time
Alright,
for
for
time's
2.
sake. For time's sake, let's just.
For
Alright,
time's
yeah,
sake, I'll
I'm
bring
gonna-
him next time for 2.
I'm
There
gonna
you
make
go.
my list like
If you-
not as long.
If you want me,
'Cause
I'll
I
make
feel-
it quick. Obviously number 1. My favorite song of all time. And you already know what I'm gonna say because Darnell don't even listen to this dude. My favorite song, one of my favorite songs of all time, that I put in my top 5, not 5. You know what I mean? Like top 5, where like literally everything in these 5 could be in any direction.
I didn't know we were going that
Number
direction.
1,
Alright.
Yeah,
number
right.
1.
I thought it was just
the
right
top
now.
5.
I
Not
thought it was
5.
just right now.
I
I thought it
spoke
was
it.
right
No,
now.
Okay, do your thing.
I spoke.
Okay,
I spoke
alright.
it. I spoke.
You
You have to set your own guidelines.
spoke
When
it in
you,
existence.
when you explain, no. I want you to know when you come on here. Jack said he wants to do research. Jack, you've looked
Oh,
some
God.
stuff up. Okay.
I mean,
You know what I mean? Like, Luce, Darnell, Jack. I don't want y'all to get it confused. This is literally an opinionated. You know what I mean? An opinionated show. If you feel 100% right now, if you feel 100% all time, if you feel 100% half, if you feel 50% half now, 50% half all time, I want you to give me songs. I want
Okay,
you to give me
gotcha.
the energy. I want you to give me the energy.
Okay.
Number 1 for me, obviously, has to go to my boy, Macadocious. The one and only. Okay? The one and the only. Word? I saw that, Luis.
Rip.
Nah?
Continue.
No.
Continue.
Yeah,
No
I'm with
offense to you.
I'm
I
with
don't want you to. I don't want you to. I don't want you to.
Continue.
like,
I
don't
gotta
want you
hear. I
to-
gotta hear it out.
Just
I
keep
gotta
it
hear it
going,
out.
D. Keep
My
it
number
going.
1, because it's a personal favorite of mine. Because it's the personal. This is
Alright.
this is opinion. Okay. Because it's a personal favorite of mine. It's going to have to be ROS. R-O-R. I want to let you know. I'm gonna spell it again. R
Can you spell
dot
You didn't spell it the first
O
time?
dot
ROS?
S. I want you to know
Okay,
that these
the
dots help fill in
The-
this song.
I don't think it's spelling if you put the dots in there though, since it's in. It's okay.
That's not the
Okay.
point. Is I taught you how to
Alright.
spell the song. You're welcome.
Amen.
ROS
You taught us?
is a
Okay.
great
Alright,
song by
alright.
Mac Miller. It's off of his album Good Morning, and it has been, and it like that album alone to me has really set a bar. You know what I mean? Like it's really set a level of what I
What, the
certain stuff
Yeah.
from certain artists
You know what's crazy?
that I expect. You know what I mean?
So it's
Go
at
ahead,
a
go
standard.
ahead.
My,
It's
probably my
it's a
favorite
line.
project.
It's one of those criterias that you have to meet.
Besides the last one,
Go
and
ahead.
I'll tell you, and don't. That's why I made that face, but like I love Mac Miller.
Oh, Mac, you know Mac is number one.
I
If you don't
shed
like
a
Mac, it's a
tear
problem.
when I got the news that he passed.
Shit,
Like I was at work.
I
had to
was
sit in
at
the
work.
bathroom, man.
Nigga, what? I was at work, and me and my coworker looked at each other at the same
So,
time we
I-
got the
I was
news
so
and
sad.
said, "Did you fucking hear that?" You know what I mean? Like we were like, "Did
It
you
was
just
sad.
hear what that was?" And I was like,
I
"Nigga,
guess,
that's some
Like,
bullshit." You know what I'm saying?
anytime I
Like,
hear that, dun, 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 my throat, I got a lump in my throat.
you know what I'm saying? But that's almost
Faces though, that's the one.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
favorite.
Okay.
It's an underrated one in my opinion.
Okay.
Faces is a really good tape that I don't think got enough credit. That came back. I think that came out like the year I graduated, 2014, I believe. Right. after we
Faces have what
graduated.
on it?
Faces. Let's see. Let's pull it up.
Let's go ahead, pull up.
Is it on Apple? Or is it probably
It probably won't be on Apple. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, cause I think I have. I think I have all his recent album, like all his recent albums, as far as in stuff like that.
Yeah.
Divine Feminine. I have all that. I have all that.
SoundCloud probably has
It'll more than likely have it on SoundCloud. But my thing is I love Mac. Mac is my guy. And he's definitely brought a lot of things into perspective for me. You know what I mean? So it's called Faces.
Faces.
The album is called Faces.
Came out in like 2014. This is my favorite Mac Miller project.
But my thing is that I love the progression, and I've spoken to a lot of people about progression as far as music goes. Mac Miller is one of those people I have a lot of progression, have a lot of respect and energy for. I want to let you know we don't own any copyright music to the T. You know what I mean? We don't own any copyright to this, so
we gonna mute this.
Oh, listen to the song that's proper. Insomniac with Rick Ross. That's probably the most popular song on there.
Anything with Earl Sweatshirt is a
yeah.
Here we
Funeral
go.
is a good one. Weddings
I don't like Mac Miller, bro.
See, Darno doesn't like Mac Miller,
See,
and that's what hurts the
like his
most.
music.
Because
I
like
just
if you
can't.
listen to Mac Miller, like
It's
again,
alright, it's not
with
bad, I just
ROS,
don't like
he
it.
starts off the song speaking about have you ever loved someone? You know what I mean? Like, have you ever experienced something that like such and such? You know what I mean? And then he describes the female that he's the one that he's, you know what I mean? That he feels towards, and what amazes me is the fact that people can be like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like he starts off the song with like, you like your vodka with a little touch of lime. You feel me?
Yeah.
You should probably take your heels off because you've been running through my mind, oh baby. You know what I mean? Like that line alone shows how much that like this man cares about this female. I want you to understand that this man really cares about this female because he knows to the point of what you drink alcoholically. You know what I mean? Like to the point of like
alcoholically.
To the point of like, when you get off of work, in his mind, you should sit the fuck down because all day I've been thinking about you. You know what I mean? Like you should relax.
Just chillax.
Do you need any? You need a foot massage. You need this. You need that. You need blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like because you've been running through my mind all day. You know what I mean? Like I don't even understand how you can still walk in these hills because you've been running through my mind all day. And like shit like that. It's just it's amazing. Like I get why certain people don't like young Mac Miller. I can understand. You know what I mean? Like even some of mid to new Mac Miller, I can get. But you, to me, haven't had a solid foothold in a Mac Miller. Like I don't mean that there's, you know, I don't want to say that you don't know what you're talking about, but I'm saying that I feel like
what it is with Mac, he's a I don't want to say dangerous genre, but
he's
just
50-50.
It's not even, it's just he makes music that I feel like to relate, you have to really feel it. If you don't feel it, you're not gonna get it. I think
that's understandable.
That's what's happening.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I don't.
That's
again,
like Odd Future.
I don't want to say
kind of
that's how I like. Speaking of Odd Future, I'm glad we're warming. But we should really start rolling because we're bumping OGs on my cellular phone.
Was that your first song?
Never.
No,
it was actually Frank Ocean.
Okay.
It was actually my first song,
Okay,
and that's what I'm
all
saying.
right.
I should probably roll one.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying because we're literally 30 minutes into this episode. I want to let you know I'm watching this right now, and we are rolling. We are rolling right now. We have some good time on this.
Yeah.
But my thing is that like I know that's why I was like
no, it's good though.
But my thing is that Mac Miller's number one is I'm sorry. Is that I respect the love and the energy that he has. Number two, I'd probably give it to one of my old favorite Kanye West songs. Not even like something new, not even like Jesus is King, not even Life of Pablo, which is Ultralight Beam is amazing. But not even what I think it is. But to me, my personal favorite, and there's a couple of these that I could add onto this list, but I'm going to pick one, and I'm 100% sure it's not Darnell, whatever the fuck Darnell's thinking about. It's called Late. No, my favorite song, you know why. My favorite song is called Late by Kanye West. And what is that, Late Registration?
Yeah.
I think it was Late Registration. It was a
album.
hidden track all the way, the last very song. And the reason why I love this song is because Kanye said a verse that spoke to me specifically. He said, I'll be there in 5 minutes. 5 hours later, I'll be there in 5 minutes. So that just shows that you not gonna rush me, okay? I'm gonna be there when I choose to be there. You feel me? So you know what I mean? Like there's a level of understanding. You know what I mean? There's a level of understanding. There's a level of respect. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because later in like the life of Pablo, he speaks in wait, let me finish. The reason why I bring this up is because later in the life of Pablo, he speaks on 30 hours? I could have sworn, right? I could have sworn he was about to drive 30 hours to go Matt Barnes a nigga. If I remember correctly. Nigga, yep. I could have sworn he was about to drive 30 hours to go Matt Barnes a nigga. Yep. Compared to 5 hours, 5 minutes later, I'll be there. What was it? 5 hours later, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Compared to he was about to drive 30 hours to Matt Barnes, a nigga, versus him saying, you know what I mean? Like, I know you need me to be wherever you need me to be, but I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes. You feel me? Like, I'm around the corner. So give me a minute, I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like, I got shit I gotta handle, but I'm gonna be there.
I have a quick rebuttal. So we're talking about Kanye.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I wish you would bring up that magazine. What is that? What is that?
It's Kanye and Lil Wayne.
Go on.
808 Heartbreak.
Okay.
Seeing You in My Nightmare.
You make it sound like 808 and Heartbreaks as an album as a whole was a terrible album.
It's my favorite Kanye album.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, who said it was bad?
So, what is your point of bringing this album?
Are you saying that?
Because I didn't bring up a song in 808
I just feel like if we're gonna talk Kanye and like
I'm talking them as a whole. But I mean, specifically right now is what I'm bumping.
Album.
But right now, we're talking about
what, better than 808?
Specifically what we're bumping.
Besides maybe Homecoming.
You're not listening to Late Registration. You're not listening to Late Registration. You're not listening to Homecoming. You're not listening to Homecoming. You're not listening to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. You're not listening to.
Okay, I wouldn't put
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
You're not listening to anything before he lost his damn mind. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking you right now.
I'm not even saying that because
you mean to tell me
Ultralight Beam and I like Waves.
We don't know Ultralight Beam.
And, you know,
we don't know Ultralight Beam.
Actually, there's a video. Dream. If you guys are really into music, there's a really nice video of Kanye and Cudi performing. So they were singing Waves, but then Cudi was doing the verse from Ultralight, or no, is it Ultralight Beam?
It's Father Stretch My Hands.
Oh yeah, Father Stretch My Hands. That's like beautiful.
You're the only,
yeah. It's a beautiful melody. I wish they would perform it now, but when they're all like level-headed.
Speaking of Kanye's whole church thing.
We've done a Kanye episode.
We have. Yeah, we have done a Kanye episode, but Kanye loves doing controversial things. You know what I mean? Like running for presidency legitimately for 2024. As well as doing Sunday service literally all across America. This man is literally
he's going to be with Joel Osteen, bro.
This man is going with a pastor who has capitalized Christianity as, and I don't mean that offensively, but capitalized on Christianity as a whole.
To the highest potential.
He would have been better going on tour with Kirk Franklin versus going to one show with Joel Osteen. I want to let you know, I would have followed this man. Like, you're laughing, and you know how much I feel about Kirk Franklin. You know how much I feel about Kirk Franklin. You know how much I feel about Kirk Franklin. Because Kirk Franklin he's not a rapper, he ain't a singer, he ain't a writer, he's not a songwriter. But Kirk Franklin is on every gospel song with his choir. You know what I mean? And I don't mean
fucking shit up.
Again, I don't mean that offensively.
No, I mean,
but my thing is that you're gonna bring Joel Osteen. You're gonna put Kenny G. You're gonna put Kenny G. But you don't have a song with Seal. You don't have a song with, you know what I mean? Like, there's a couple of people. You don't have a Stevie Wonder song. You don't have there's a couple of songs that I know you feel me, and Kanye wouldn't do good well on it. But my thing is that there's a couple of boundaries. You know what I mean? Like, there's a couple of levels to it. Personally.
But Dion,
go on, Jack. Go on.
What else are you bumping?
What else am I bumping? Besides Kanye, thank you. Besides Kanye, what else am I bumping? I'm bumping a little. I ain't gonna lie. I've been bumping that Panini. Okay? I've been bumping that Panini.
My little sister put me on
the music video is
fun. I ain't gonna lie. I've been bumping to a little bit of Hey Panini.
Okay. I gotta draw.
You know what I mean? I've been bumping to a little bit of Panini. simply because I saw this video. It was the Chick-fil-A video with the white dude with the cowboy hat. You know what I'm talking about. He was like, "Are you trying to get down?" And he was like, "Oh, I guess I can." And the baby came in. And it was like, "Well, you know what I mean? Like, oh, she remind me of my, you know what I mean? Like all that shit." I was like, I can fuck with this. You know what I mean? Like, it goes. So I'm gonna have to put him in the top 5. Sadly, because it's just been stuck in my head. It's just been stuck in my head.
Okay.
As well as, let me follow it up with the same song, with another song that's been stuck in my head. Go ahead and press close for me, because my phone's. Let me go ahead and also bring up to you another song that's been stuck in my head as well, which has been Quality Control. Baby, you already know, baby. Putting on for the city. Baby, he the realest.
Can I just say there's too many?
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
It's too many goddamn babies. But all of them,
Hey, apparently
all
all
of
the
them,
babies
I
twins.
want you to know. Baby probably still drug dealing. Baby ain't a trapper, he a
He a
rapper.
rapper.
Okay?
He a rapper.
Okay, baby ain't a trapper, he a rapper. Okay? I want you to know that all of these babies, okay, they ain't a trapper. They a rapper. Okay? They're laying down the fundamental lane for things like that. Was that 4? I think it was 4. And number 5, as far as top 5 songs go, and you're gonna love this one now. As far as top 5 songs go, it's gonna go to Drake. And not only just Drake, it's gonna go to Drake and Future. My fifth. And this isn't even like top 5. This isn't even top 5 fifth. This is top 5, not 5. These 5 aren't in any sustainable. You know what I mean? Like, Schoolboy Q is all up in here, and we talking about 1.5. We talking about like 2.5. We talking about like 1.4. We talking about like 1.8. This is just so many in betweens into this, and I'm trying to hurry up and get into it.
Okay.
My favorite. I like that. Somebody asks, Yab. That's Avril. I already know. My favorite Future verse. And you know what's crazy? Know what I'm about to bring up, Avril. You know when I said Drake and Future, you knew what I was about to bring up. You doing me dirty. But my favorite Future line, my favorite Future line of all time is, that's my bitch. If you could see, all my bitches have APs on their wrist. If they don't have APs on their wrist, congratulations. She belongs to the streets. That is by far, hands down.
I thought it was,
your mom will be ashamed of you, but no.
Okay,
right. That too.
Yeah.
That too.
I ain't got no manners.
I don't got no manners for these sluts.
Time out.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna put my thumb. You see it in my thumb?
Right, in your
her butt.
patootie.
You feel
And to
me?
all the
That patootie.
Go ahead.
all the real Future fans, in case y'all didn't know, Monster, my favorite Future project, is officially on Apple Music and all that shit now.
Monster?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I heard about that.
Like a week or 2 ago.
I heard about that.
All you little Future
Spotify.
heads, go check that out. If you have never heard Monster, it is legendary.
Hey, I'm concerned about the
battery
for our.
You're absolutely
Our
right.
waiters.
Yeah.
I'm honestly concerned about it too, but watch this. I got something that will definitely not concern you. I'll be right back.
I was gonna say,
But
remember-
continue your show. Hey, Darnell.
All right,
Could you do me a
Darnell.
favor? Hey, Darnell. Could you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
Could you tell me what you're bumming?
All right, what I am bumping. All right. First of all, going to shout out a local artist, DMV. His name is FAC. I don't know if you guys know.
Is that face?
Did you just say FAC?
FAC.
Did you just bring up my boy Fernando? My
yes.
boy Fernando?
Mr.
Big
Cantu.
FAC. Speaking of Fernando, hit my phone if you see this so we can get back to the lab. I got a couple beats I'm trying to like work out, so hit my phone. And Darnell, by the way, let him know that I'm trying to work on a couple of stuff. You let me know.
I think he
you know
just
what I'm saying,
heard.
Luce, as well.
I think
I'm
he
working
just
on a
heard.
couple of
Maybe he's
stuff.
wait. Let's go be on
Does
YouTube.
FAC stand for something or?
All right, let's get on over here.
Just
I don't know. I just know his name is Fernando Cantu. So
All right, I got you.
FAC maybe.
My bad.
Okay,
I got
all
you.
right. So he has a song. My favorite song from him is "Finding Myself."
Okay.
That shit. It's okay. It's okay. I think he's gonna progress as an artist. But that's my favorite song right now from him.
I hope he finds himself.
I hope he finds himself too, because
It's important.
it's important, man. It's important.
Very important.
Mental health. All right. So my next.
For real though.
My
it is
next.
important.
It is
We should do an
important. I ain't
episode on
even
that
left.
one day, but
You know, shit.
we'll get there.
Shit. All right. My next one. I can't find it. All right. My next one is by YB and Corday, as this man has already pointed out.
My God.
His latest album. What's his latest album called?
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boy. All right. My favorite song from there is Lost and Found. If y'all have not heard that song, Jack, have you heard it?
No.
Man, we're gonna put you on. All right.
I've seen the music. I've
That
seen
shit-
like them making the music video.
That shit's like crack. Oh no, I think that was R&B with Anderson .Paak. But the point is, that song is crack.
God, I love
Like
Anderson
that's
.Paak.
oh my god, and that was going to be my third song, R&P with Anderson .Paak. Oh my god, when I say I was bumping to that shit today, coming from work,
2 of the 5 spots. Damn.
I know he already took it. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it short. My fourth. Where the fuck? All right.
He's the only
There
one
we
who
go.
came prepared with the list.
I know. I might have to add an extra song. My boy Coda the Friend. All right. If y'all haven't heard of him, he's a very good lo-fi artist. Lo-fi. All right. He's very good. If y'all need to chill, if y'all smoking, like, if y'all just getting baked as fuck right now, hotboxing, it's cold as shit. Don't go outside. You don't crack if you do. Sitting in your car smoking, listen to Coda the Friend.
Whoa. I think that something just fell down upstairs.
Okay, all right. I mean, I
if
hope
you're in your house, something falls down. Listen to.
shit. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Shit. I hope Dion's alright.
All right.
But yeah, Coda the Friend. He has this
Coda.
one song called Colorado. All right. Y'all know weed is legal up there. I mean, technically down there. But my point is, Coda the Friend, very chill, lo-fi. That's my boy. I'm bumping him right now. And I honestly didn't know that this list was supposed to be like all time. Because Dion made
Well,
it.
no,
Hey,
it was
he's
supposed to be what you bumping like right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He
Yeah,
just
Dion
made it all time.
I mean, I know it's Dion's show, but that low key caught me off guard.
That's
Not
all right.
even low key,
That's all right.
very high key.
Live
Very
to
high key.
We live.
You
We
were
live.
visibly distressed about it. I was concerned
What's
about
up,
you.
brother?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? I'm
You
not
looked a
gonna
little
lie.
pale.
Brian?
Is 0908? Is that your birthday? Because mine's 0904, but that would be pretty cool. All right.
Who's in here right now?
I don't know. I know that's Abs. No, that's
okay.
Jasmine. Dim Digits. That's Jason. Nice
Jason.
Table. I feel like that's us. You know.
Yeah.
that's a good chance.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
What's
and
up, Jason?
I
My
know.
God.
Right?
My
You know,
God,
shit,
man.
Jason. It's a go.
I gotta go to Towson soon, man.
Come on, Darnell. You said something about
Are you-
YB and
first of all,
Cortez,
are you okay?
Yeah, what the hell was that noise?
That was my mirror. That's. I'm so sorry.
Did you
I'm
just
so
get
sorry
7
to
years
do
of bad luck?
that. No. It didn't break.
Okay.
Alright.
So it's good. We Gucci.
Is
My
it Black
fault.
Hats
I was
also?
in there.
Yeah.
It was
Hey,
me.
you wanna-
It was
Alright.
me. I bumped it.
Okay.
I bumped
That's
it.
cool.
Hey, is that what you're bumping? Is the mirror?
Oh, you gonna
What
take
I'm
a
bumping
look?
right now is
You
my
gonna-
mirror,
you gonna
and
plug it up?
it's not gonna
Yeah,
break,
yeah,
so it's
you-
okay.
Just plug it up real quick.
So
All right.
how's
I'll
it
give 10
work?
seconds. No, he's out there, so it's got like 2 parts to it.
Oh, nice. How about that?
Oh, he came ready this
Uh-oh.
year. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Is it the HDMI?
Damn. I lie like shit, boy. Y'all thought this shit was about to work like shit. Continue. I needed my
Yeah. The
I
dual
needed.
one?
Nah, not even the dual one. I needed the
Adapter?
home charger.
All right.
But what do you want? 3?
I'm on 5.
You on 5?
I'm on
right
5. I might add like
we're
a
rolling,
I can
you
hear
know,
you.
we're rolling,
You know
man.
what's so funny? I can hear you off of that phone right there,
Right.
upstairs in my room, off the speaker. My speaker. I can hear you upstairs in my room.
All right,
cool.
So after
All right.
you finish, can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
Could you ask Jack what he bumping?
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Oh,
All right,
there
number
you go.
5.
There you go.
Number 5. Dion's gonna love this one. He just came from the concert.
Oh, yeah,
Dion
yeah,
just
yeah.
came from the concert
I've
last
listened to
week. Big Crit. All right.
Oh,
Big
man.
Crit. I
Okay,
know.
okay,
I know.
okay.
Dion put me onto him. We was
These
coming
are
from
okay.
Ocean City, bro. I bumped him the entire ride. It was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Crit
That
is like that,
Big
man.
Crit.
Oh, shout out to Big Crit, man.
Yeah.
My goodness. All right. This is from his latest album. I don't know the name of the album right now because I'm not good with that shit. But the name of the song is called Crit Here. All right. Bump that shit. I promise. Y'all gonna love that shit. I'm a man of my word. I promise y'all gonna love it. And just a bonus song.
Go for it.
If you know me, y'all know I'm the biggest Lil Wayne fan. All right, biggest. I fucking love Lil Wayne. And since Dion's gonna bring out songs from like all time, I'm gonna just go ahead and say my favorite Lil Wayne song. I think you know it. I'm pretty sure you know it.
Was this-
You was at we
I
were
was
at the
there,
bar. And
yeah.
You was very fucked up.
I saw you. I
I know you didn't remember. A Milli from the Carter 3, which
Oh.
is one of the greatest albums of all
It's
time.
the first
A
song I memorized
Milli.
by heart.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. That's
Shit, man.
that's a goal. All right, so basically, A Milli is that shit. All right, like it's a classic. I mean, this shit came out in like 2007.
God, like, oh yeah, 2006, 2007.
2006, 2007. Yeah, fourth grade, 2007. So, if y'all get a chance, just bump that. All right, just for the one time, just go back. Just go back.
I feel like you've been living under a rock. You don't
Yeah,
even know
if
that
you
song,
don't even
but-
know that song, that album, all right, that album was fire. It's long
yeah.
as shit, but it was fire. And most importantly, Jack, I have a question for you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
What
shit.
the fuck are you bumping?
What am I bumping?
Excuse my language, kids. I'm sorry.
Damn. I mean, there's a lot of pressure because, like, I feel like I have such a short attention span with music. Like,
Okay.
I only listen to like
I'm with you on
10
that.
songs. I feel like
I'm with
you
you
know,
on that.
and like, but so I'm gonna start with he just released one of his like most recent songs along with this one, but Vince Staples.
Ooh.
He's releasing his songs as like
Yes.
episodes. So
Yes.
he did
Yeah.
2 so far.
The shows.
Episode 1
Mhm.
is fire.
But did episode
The
two
shows
was-
are great too. The shows that go with them.
The episode 2 was with Ray J, right?
I think so.
Where he was like, you know, next time you get in an argument with your bitch, buy a business. You know what I'm saying? That way you too busy to cheat. You too busy making the money. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, look at me.
Yeah.
Last time I got in an argument, I bought the scooter bikes. Look at me. I'm like millions.
Yeah. No,
And then
Vince,
he scooted the
he's
fuck
so
out the
funny.
picture.
I love Vince. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
Fire. Next, he just dropped 2 singles. I'm praying that it's leading towards an album, and I like the way that these songs are sounding.
Okay.
Frank Ocean, In My Room. Love Frank.
Frank?
He's either 1 or 1A for me.
Yes. Yes. Okay. All
I
right.
love Frank. He's awesome, and In My Room is lit.
Yeah, man. I love
Next, I think he just performed last night on Jimmy Fallon. Danny Brown, Best Life.
Danny Brown.
I've been
Yo.
listening to Danny Brown
Yo.
since day one, man.
You know, I started that.
I
like
just
a
started
couple
now
weeks
because
ago.
he has a
Oh.
show, Danny's House on Viceland. It's really funny.
My boy,
and
Our Danny's house is actually legitimate.
It's
my
so
boy
funny.
Seb's
I
got
heard
me into him
I
years
heard
ago.
I heard Danny's
And,
house is
like,
legitimate
he's-
right now.
he's so
Another
good.
one was one of a kind.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
his new album's really good. And Best Life is lit. I love that song.
Love Danny Brown.
Next, this one's been out for a while. This came out a couple months ago, but I've been touting this album. The name of the tour is the name of how good this album is. It's the best album of the year. It is Freddie Gibbs and Madlib.
Freddie motherfucking
Freddie Gibbs
Gibbs.
and Madlibs.
You goddamn
Freddie
right.
Gibbs.
Band-
You goddamn
Bandana.
right. If you're not listening
If
to
you
Freddie
don't know who
Gibbs
Freddie
right now,
Gibbs- if you
you're
don't know who
tripping.
Freddie
bro.
Gibbs is,
You're tripping.
Freddie
I
Play
wanna
Gibbs.
let you
GTA.
know-
Play
Literally.
GTA.
I want to-
All right,
I
you're gonna
want
know
to-
that song.
what?
You're gonna know.
Yup.
all right?
Still
Yeah.
tripping like a dope
Dope
boy,
boy.
like that, like bro. I want you to
All
know.
right, if
I
y'all don't
wanna
know
let
Freddie
you know
Gibbs,
that-
my
just
gosh.
listen, play GTA.
He's so
I
tough.
promise.
Freddie Gibbs
you
is
gonna
that
know,
guy.
all right?
Freddie Gibbs is
You're
that
gonna
guy.
recognize him.
Yeah,
Freddie
most
Gibbs
definitely.
and Madlibs. Bandana and the song Education with Black Thought
No.
and Yasin Bey.
All right. My one of my favorite lines off of the last album that he dropped was what did he say? I even wrote this down in my notes
There you
because
go.
like this bar that he gave me was so serious. He said let me see if it's saved before I even get into this.
But yeah, Bandana and the one they did before, Pinata, both of them
Is that
fire.
word?
It was Bandana for sure. Hold on.
Yeah, Education.
Let me
And
see,
I heard
let me
apparently Madlib is also pretty-
Mama said, this is what she said, all right? Mama said,
Hey, we got
Mama said,
I'm
don't leave the house unless you got Jesus with you. Last Supper, the niggas that you eat
Okay.
could be, what is it? Hold on. My bad. I fucked up.
You
I fucked
fucked
the
up.
whole
I was
line.
with
You
you.
know I fucked the line.
Yeah.
Let me try that
Okay.
again. My bad.
That had to be a black
My bad.
mama, because you know.
I didn't even read. That's
Y'all
why
know how
I
they are.
fucked it up. Mama said, don't leave the house unless you got Jesus with you. Last Supper, you might get fucked by the niggas that's eating with you. That right there. Mama said,
Damn.
don't leave the house unless you got Jesus with you. Last Supper, you might get fucked by the same niggas that's eating with you.
three
That's
mics
real.
down there.
That's real.
Damn,
right there, man.
bro.
Yeah.
God damn.
He's so good.
Goddamn.
So wait, what percentage is this phone on?
It's on 7 right now.
Yeah, that's.
I can't find the.
It was on 10 a while ago, so we're good. And then,
We're like-
that whole
we're like
album
40
is
minutes in right
so
now.
good.
We're
I
like,
might go see him in like a week.
No, we are going to go see him.
Still gotta get
I
tickets.
told Darnell because he missed the
got
Big
it.
Crit concert, which I heard you mention Big Crit. A couple of songs up there, by the way. I got a whole lot of mixed
That was
messages.
literally-
And my song.
Literally, my next song, my last one that I'm bumping is Big Crit Mixed Messages.
Mixed
Mixed
messages.
That's a good
Hey,
one.
My
that's a good one.
song,
That's a good
my
one. That's a
song
good one.
feels
That's
this
a good one.
way.
That's a good
I got
one.
a whole lot of
Oh,
mixed messages. So he didn't play not one song off of that album.
Yeah.
And that's what really made me sick.
No,
Because
yeah.
you want to know what my favorite song off of that album is? Higher Calling with Jill Scott. That right there.
okay.
Forgot about that
We
one.
got a higher
Yeah.
calling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Oh man,
Okay.
Jill Scott.
Shit.
Like,
Just I know, right?
shit.
Does not
Damn,
age.
goddamn.
Does not age.
Goddamn.
It's Jill Scott.
Jill motherfucking Scott.
Scott.
Jill
Don't
motherfucking
ever
Scott,
see
bro.
Jill Scott.
Never.
She could be 75.
And I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad at Jill Scott, bro. Like
It's
she
Jill
did an
Scott.
amazing job, but I was upset that he didn't even like let them motherfucking like roll. Like Drake would have let like the beat play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who?
damn. Like Kanye would have like, bing, 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 boo. You know what I mean? Like Kanye would have like let y'all know that
It's
like
Runaway Part
I'm gonna
Three.
skip
Part
it,
Two.
but you know what song it is, don't you? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotcha.
damn, nigga, like I could, like that's my jam. He didn't even play that shit in the concert. But Freddie Gibbs,
Absolutely
Freddie
not.
Gibbs is most definitely next on my list. I'm definitely getting his ticket, and I'm going to his motherfucking show. You know what I mean? Like I'm going.
Yeah, I'm
so
excited.
yeah, not even.
Freddie
Not,
Gibbs,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Freddie Gibbs is
Steal.
Yeah,
And
Steal.
I saw something today.
favorite.
Madlib, he just confirmed he's producing like a Black Star reunion album.
Word.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you hear the album that J. Cole was on?
No.
The last Black Star. Look it up. So I recently, my drunk ass, I got drunk, and I recently.
You, Dion Barnes.
I don't get drunk.
You
all
got
the
Dion
time.
drunk?
doesn't drink.
No.
I get tossed. Like I listen to this
He gets a
entire
salad
gang.
toss.
I listen to the
Where do you
entire.
find the time
Let
to
me
get
finish.
drunk?
Let me finish. I listened to the entire Gangstar album, and then I woke up the next day like, oh yeah, I did download this album, didn't I? You know what I mean? Like I want to let you know I heard the entire album on the bus ride home and don't remember not one song.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that offensively, but Q-Tip was on one of the songs, and Q-Tip does a very fine job. You know what I mean? Like I want you to let you know Q-Tip does a good job as far as like an old school artist on a new school sound. And I couldn't even put together a bar right now lyrically that I heard off of that album. So I need to go ahead, and I'm not gonna lie, I need to go ahead and re-listen to the whole album. I'm not gonna front you. You know what I mean?
All right. I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what. I
Ain't
So
nothing
I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to downplay the shit like that, but that definitely happened, and I was like, damn, because J. Cole said in the last freestyle that he put out that was going to literally be not the last freestyle, but the last feature that he put out. You know what I'm saying? Like that was going to be the last feature that he put out, and I was like, this was the album J. Cole was talking about. So let me go ahead and bump it, and my non-sober ass was bumping it. And
Non-sober.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the best time to listen to an album.
It was definitely memorable. Like, don't get me wrong. I re-listened to it, and I heard a couple of songs in there. It was definitely memorable. But because I was just too turned to even actually fully understand and grasp the album, to even listen to understand it, that I couldn't say for sure that it was, like, whether it was 100% good or 100% bad. You know what I mean? Like, if it was more bad than good, I consider that bad. If it was more good than bad, I consider that good. Yeah, obviously. But I haven't, like, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't definitively listened to the entire album and said that this is bad and this is good. You know what I mean? Like, a couple of artists' albums that I've heard recently, as far as in, like, things like, that's what I was talking about. That's literally the segment I was just talking about, was that topic right there. I try to read it and then, like, just implement
I
it.
got somebody saying it says we're offline.
What?
I got somebody watching it says they can't see anymore. It says we're offline.
Hello?
Huh.
Hello?
Can everyone else see us?
Hello?
It says live.
It's,
y'all
I
see us?
mean, we
Can y'all
live.
see us?
They say we live, baby.
I mean, also though,
I'm trying to be John Cena.
Try
we might have to
refreshing it.
wrap up because of the battery power.
No, baby.
Nah,
Even,
you changed
I think
the phone.
even then.
Oh, it did? Oh,
No,
shit.
I didn't.
You didn't change your
It's
phone?
still the same phone. I didn't end anything.
Oh.
That's the pad that was supposed to be behind that motherfucker, but I can't find the energy source. I mean, we good though. We got like, bro, we are deep in this.
You're not
shit.
gonna change the.
Yeah.
change
No,
it.
you're good.
We're good.
All right,
We're
so
good.
Don't scare me like
You don't
that.
want to change the phone though?
No, I don't got time to stop a podcast
What's
and then bring it back
I
up.
mean-
What percentage are we on here?
We're on like 7. Last I checked.
That was
The
like
last I checked,
7 minutes ago.
You gotta swipe
You have
down
to
and then
swipe.
like you gotta like do the whole thing. Swipe left.
Oh
right.
god, this new shit. Fucking.
I don't.
Somebody said platinum OG.
I'm too old.
Oh, swipe left. Swipe left. Swipe left.
Is that Harry?
There we go. What does that say? 6.
6.
All right, we're good. That's
All right.
literally 1%.
All right, so we're good.
And like literally, we're almost done with this.
Yeah, we got like 10 minutes left.
We got like 10, 20 minutes left at most.
10
At
10 or
most,
20.
20 at tops.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
But we still have
we're
like
rolling. We
topics.
got a
We
whole
still have
other topic,
We have
yeah.
topics to go on. I'm so sorry that we were dragging this on. Like no offense to y'all that we were dragging this on to my guests.
So what's up next?
The connection is trash, but I see you. Thank you. So
Okay, you're honest.
the connection is trash. Thank you.
Critical,
This is
but
these
it's
are the
honesty.
these are the responses that I want. I want to let you. I want people to like ask questions like, so was it good or was
You
it
said
not?
you
To
need that
know.
FiOS.
You know what I'm saying? I do need that FiOS. I agree. I agree. We'll talk to my boy upstairs and see if we can get this done.
Yeah,
This ain't my house.
You know. Shit.
Shit.
Okay,
Oh my
all
Cardi
right,
B.
you got
Yeah, shit.
Boy, you more like Uche like.
Oh my Cardi. Shit.
Oh Jesus Christ.
That was so.
Okay, all right.
So,
I just
that's
wanted to
cool.
let you know. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
What's the
I'm
next
sorry.
topic?
The next
Dr.
the
Barnes.
very next topic we were going to talk about is actually fatherhood, and it was so funny because I was supposed to allude to this whole Ti situation where Ti was supposed to be taking his daughter to the whole to the doctor's office to go gynecologist. Thank you. The gynecologist. Thank you. The gynecologist. The gynecologist to check to see if she was still a motherfucking virgin. And she's in college now. So I like generally I was gonna allude to this after we had got through the whole you know what I mean, like after we had gotten to the whole entire you know what I mean, like a whole entire podcast of everything. But I was supposed to switch over, but what the like Art as a father, as a parent, as an adult, as a man. Let me just dumb this down.
Hold up. Let's also keep in mind,
None of
us
us
actually are fathers.
Except
All
for
right,
Darnell.
let's just.
Knock on wood.
Apparently I am, but still, like
That's neither here nor there.
That's
The
for
point is-
next week's episode.
like shit.
Check back with me in 9
That's
months.
for the
'cause-
court, okay? Goddamn it. So you better edit this out, bitch. Because let me tell you, I'll take care of my child. So don't even take anything from this video forward up until. So I take care of my
Listen, all I
goddamn
gotta say
kid.
is, I'm not gonna say it. You know what? Go ahead.
Can
Go
I?
ahead.
Can I?
I'm not gonna
I'll
say
start off.
Go ahead. Would you? Let me ask you. If your daughter was like, you know what I mean, like 16 and getting up there, and you were like, I'm gonna start taking you to the doctors. I'm gonna go with you, and then when your doctor checks, I'm gonna get the results. You know what I mean, like as an adult. What?
Oh,
what
they got the results together.
They got the results together. That's my point. Like, but at what line, as an adult, as far as in like her daughter, his daughter?
You have to keep.
Where
in
do you
mind,
draw the line?
You have to keep in mind. He supports her. He is rich. Like.
Yeah. Okay, but
Okay.
there's a
so
line.
She's going. Yeah, there's. A line.
If she was like
Keep going.
15, 16 years old,
I'd be with it.
I'd kind of get it. I still think it's
I'd
a
be
little
with it.
invasive, but she's in college.
She's in
Yes.
college. She's at
She's-
least 19.
she's-
I don't think-
she's an
I'd
adult.
wait until 2021. Personally.
She's an adult.
But I'd wait until she was like maybe a year, one more year, because like not like I don't want to say that younger people make younger decisions. I don't want to say that they're not also not doing that, but.
Yeah.
I've also dealt with a couple of like you know what I mean, a younger generation of people, and they
Yeah.
have definitely 9 times out of 10 like made younger choices
Okay.
compared to the ones that would lead into a more successful, more
So here,
like a
here's the
successful
thing.
adult
Okay.
life
Here's the thing.
for them.
Even if I don't agree with him doing that. I think that's just a little too much for. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's just especially with her being like 19, 20. Too much.
It's way too much.
Second part of that is why would you publicize that? Like that's
Yeah.
something I wouldn't.
Why would you say something?
For her?
Yeah.
I wouldn't publicize.
I would not-
That. That's
I wouldn't
what I
say
didn't
anything.
agree with.
I wouldn't
Okay.
say
I've heard
anything.
other people. I listen to other podcasts where they're talking about it. Like that's something. That's why I'm a musician. I'm an artist. all that. I don't.
By
agree
the way,
with
speaking of
for reasons
Ti,
just like that.
before I'm gonna let you get into. I'm gonna let you get into this.
Okay.
The only thing I want to say, speaking of Ti, okay,
Uh-huh.
in the interview he had with the Breakfast Club, the only thing I'm gonna say This man did not put Lil Wayne in his lyricist top 5. He did not put Lil Wayne in his lyricist top 5. And I said I can no longer watch this interview. This is the end. And like that was it.
You're like him checking his daughter's vagina. You're like, that's fine.
That's okay.
But it's top 5 lyricist. That's
Wait
offensive. I'm out.
Wait a minute. Wayne is not your top 5. Like Charlamagne said Wayne is not your top 5. And then like T.I. was like, hold your goddamn mouth. And Charlamagne said, yeah, his delivery is fine. Get the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, how can you have delivery without bars?
He kind of lost some credibility after that.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
No.
All right. Now back to the conversation.
Back to the whole.
I think
T.I.
we are missing the bigger aspect of this.
As an adult, no.
No.
I want to agree with you. As a man, I agree with you because I'm the same way.
You didn't
agree
let
with?
me go. I didn't say it.
Don't worry.
I just think that it's crazy how there's a double standard for girls to keep their virginity, but no one has said shit about guys. I'm just saying.
Don't worry.
I'm just saying.
Don't worry.
As a nigga,
Don't worry.
Like,
hey, you know what's
listen,
crazy?
I'm just saying.
You know what's crazy?
You gotta keep that same energy, bruh.
Don't
you gotta
worry.
keep that same
Don't
energy.
worry.
And as
I agree. I want to let you know I'm on the same goddamn page.
as a guy, like, you're welcome. All right. So as a guy,
I agree.
I lost mine pretty young. All right, I'm not gonna lie.
I did not.
Like I lost mine pretty young. I was still in high school. But my point is like
17.
my point is this wouldn't be such a big deal if it was a guy. Like,
if it was
he had
a dude,
a son,
if he had a son,
can't
he
check
wouldn't
it.
even check up.
Technically, you
He
can't
wouldn't
check
even
it.
have it. He wouldn't even have known
And
had he had a son.
honestly,
If his son, he probably would have encouraged it, to be honest.
Exactly, that's my point.
100%.
You tell your dad you had sex.
But you know what's crazy is
He's gonna be like, man, you better be careful. But hey,
I wholeheartedly, I wholeheartedly agree with him in a situation like that.
and that's
because
to me
I don't
is a bigger
appreciate.
problem.
I don't appreciate.
And plus, I don't agree with T.I. doing
When we're
that
done
shit,
with
though.
this, I gotta tell y'all the story of how my mom found out I lost my virginity before we finish up.
You say the story about your mom found out about your virginity. How you about?
Oh, about his
you
son.
lost
Ooh,
your
please.
virginity? That's crazy.
We were at Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, get the fuck out.
This kinda goes.
I got to hear
I
this.
got it. You can tell
Go
this shit.
on.
It was me,
Okay.
my mom,
Go on.
my aunt,
Go on.
Damaris,
Okay.
and Xavier.
Wait a minute.
Why?
So basically, Damaris.
So you know, because Damaris is in the story,
It's always
something's gonna go crazy.
So basically, Damaris and Xavier set you up.
Nigga,
No, Xavier didn't do shit.
Uh,
Xavier didn't do shit.
Oh, so it was Damaris.
So-
I don't want to let you know he said it's Damaris. Go ahead.
So here we are. We're at
Dang.
the Cheesecake. That's a fine establishment.
course.
This kind of ties
My
into
thing-
this
my
is
thing
related.
is-
This ties to the double standard. Of
My
like,
thing is
whatever.
that why you gotta
What's
argue
that- what's that
with me
battery
at
Jack?
Cheesecake?
Huh?
You
the battery?
know I love
I don't know.
You
Let me-
know I
I'll be
love
the
to go
fourth
there.
person to check.
Okay.
Say I'm acting light
Thanks,
skinned.
buddy.
I can't take you nowhere.
Nowhere, man.
But you know what's
Yes.
crazy is
Drink
that this
at
is
the
for a family that drives that drives. What the fuck? This is
3%.
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
This is for
Okay.
families that drive.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
All right, so we're at Cheesecake Factory, right? So I remember how, because Damaris big mouth ass starts talking about sex at the table, and like this kind of shows like this is my perspective because like my mom flipped out on me like I was a girl when she found out I lost my virginity, but so somehow sex comes up, and then my mom's like, "Oh, my baby would never do nothing like that. He's an angel." Blah 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 blah. Granted, I'm like I think I'm turning like 17. I already lost it. So everyone's quiet. I'm quiet. My aunt knew. Everyone at the table knew except my
Luce
mom.
was like,
Everyone's chilling. Damaris starts busting out laughing. My mom's looking around like, "What's he laughing at, Malik? What's so funny?"
Malik like I don't even know.
And exactly. Yo, she calls a scene in the Cheesecake Factory.
Word?
In the Cheesecake Factory.
Like mom
She
found it
popped
out.
off on me in the Cheesecake Factory. I'm literally just sitting there like, bruh.
Nigga. How
Xavier,
old
Xavier
were
in
you?
the corner. So I was turning 17.
Ooh.
Xavier in the corner, just like, and Damaris just like, "Oh, my bad, bro." I'm like, "Yo, shut the fuck up." And even my aunt was like, "Nick, chill out. Like he's 17. What do you expect?" She's like, "Man, I'll raise you better than that." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, "Damn, I ain't get nobody pregnant or nothing."
Yeah, that's
Like,
very true.
Yeah,
The next thing you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a text
You
that's,
know
you know
it
what I
was
mean?
good
I
when
ain't
you
with a
can't even speak
latex,
English
so I got that
afterwards.
latex. You know, I think
Hey,
I'm a little bit of latex.
But long story short, I am the rare
Lil Wayne,
exception to the double standard because my mom flipped out on me Like I was, like you would have thought I was a female the way she was upset.
Oh
about
no,
it.
my mom was.
But it doesn't matter. My thing is,
I know your mom.
This is
My
for
thing
the
is
fathers though.
My thing is that as a perspective, as like this is for mothers, but as a perspective, I mean, or as for fathers, but like as a perspective for mothers, it's just way different to actually figure out that like you're
Disclaimer.
like as
none of us
a
are
your
mothers, by the
son,
way.
as your son, but I'm just saying, but like as your son, you know what I mean? Like as your son, you find out that your son is out here like implementing himself on females. Now, if they had a
I would say
daughter,
penetrating.
that would be a whole
Okay.
like WWE Rumble Royale right there in that restaurant. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole difference. But the difference is that like as a man, you have like you're supposed to have like that pull. You know what I mean? Like no offense to females.
That's why
no
I'm
offense to
with you.
females that like the burden is carried on you. But as a male, you know what I mean? Like we should uphold ourselves at a higher energy. At
My
a
thing
higher
is,
standard.
as a parent, you should just trust your child to do what they feel they want to do. Like, honestly,
Trust your child and trust your judgment as a
Oh, I
parent
agree.
because you raised
if
them.
you
I agree.
raise them
I
well
agree.
enough,
There we
You
go.
don't gotta say it because I agree.
that doesn't mean they're gonna do anything great or they're always gonna do something great. They might fuck up, but that's the whole point of
But
the
naturally,
experience. You're gonna
the
fuck
point
up
is
in
that
life.
you're supposed to be along for the ride.
Yes, you're supposed to be along
right
for the
there
ride.
with you. That's
If
you.
you get pregnant at 16, like, yeah, that's probably a fuck up. But your parents, they gotta be there for you. Like, they don't have to, but
They don't
really
have to,
should.
but it would
But
be
my point
really
is,
great
It
if
would be
they did.
really great. Like,
Multiple times at 16.
if your child fucks up, it's for them to learn. You help them learn until you turn 18. I heard that shit.
Listen, let me tell you.
That was
You want to know the
that
funny
was-
thing? Y'all, wait, you ready for some watch?
Yeah.
I lost my virginity on Mother's Day of like 2012, 2011, some shit like that.
Hey.
Like Mother's Day,
Hey.
like literally
Day
the-
before Thanksgiving 2012.
And then I
Yep.
came home to my
never forget.
mom at late after my curfew, and she was up. So, you know what I mean?
But yeah. No, sorry, Jack, you didn't. What's your opinion, buddy?
No, I mean,
What is your whole opinion? Wait, let me
Because
ask you.
the battery's
Besides
about
this,
to die, so-
yeah. Besides this whole thing, like, what is your opinion on the whole like T.I. situation? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
would you, as a male adult, if you had
me?
a kid that was of age, and you know what I mean, like, you're an adult, would you take your kid to, you know what I mean? Like, would you take your kid to the doctors and get like all the results and things like that?
no, that's really gross. And like,
I wouldn't
it's so weird that
That's
like
very true.
that he thinks that's important, and that I think it's weird that he was like thought it was like something to be proud of and to share, like that he's
I
so
wouldn't have.
insecure with like his masculinity
I
and
wouldn't
everything
have.
and his sexuality.
Yeah,
that
I would have.
He's has to check his daughter's hymen, which also apparently isn't always like an indicator of whether or not they had sex. Sometimes people break it like doing like whatever. And also sometimes people have
Athletic
sex
shit.
and it doesn't
Should
break.
have been horseback.
2%.
And so like just that he's like super proud to be like, oh yeah, like I'm really uncomfortable with sex and my daughter having sex, and like it's
She was horseback
Yeah.
riding. You hear me?
Yeah.
And this was her first time. You know what I'm saying?
on it.
This was a story. All right, go ahead. But go ahead.
No, yeah, T.I. I mean, I think it's
But
funny that you were more offended by him not listening. to the women.
I feel like I feel more offended by the fact that he didn't listen to his own daughter. That's it. That's my thing. Like I feel like he doesn't trust his own daughter to the point of like whether she did do it or she didn't. You know what I mean? Like
cares?
you can't mind your own damn business. You know what I mean? Like you married your wife, didn't you?
Didn't T.I.
Like no
brag-
offense to Tina, the tiny. I'm sorry, no offense to
Tiny.
Tiny. But my point is
And he
like whether
cheated.
whoever
And he
whoever
cheated
she's
on
been
her.
with, whoever he's been with, like that's not my point. My
Hey,
point is
quick
that
question.
like you married your wife,
Quick
right?
question.
Knowing that
Is
like
everyone in
she
that
was a
family with a
female
T.I.
and,
name?
and like
Probably.
yeah, probably.
Quick question. Did T.I. ever rap about losing his virginity or like having sex with a girl when he was young?
You talking about J Cole?
Mhm.
What'd you say? Who
I
did
said
you say?
T.I.
What are you talking about, J Cole? Would you bring up J Cole?
Oh yeah,
for?
J. Cole. You
I
mean
can't remember.
Wet Dreams? But no, like I'm just saying, like it's a double standard because if he
You said this
talking
man.
about,
You said did this man ever not implement his songs into the Grammy? So he just refused to win one? Like that's crazy. But what were you saying? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm off tangent. I'm obviously off tangent. Go ahead.
Wait, what percent are we on?
Yeah,
I know, it doesn't matter.
it's
we have
like
to
2
wrap
or
up.
1.
It's like 2. Go ahead.
It's like
So
2.
finish what you're saying. I'm so sorry. I wanted to let Darnell
I'm just
finish what he's
saying-
saying.
I'm
so
just
I can,
saying,
so I
like-
can politely
I was just
end it.
saying, don't you think it's funny how T.I. has bragged about having sex with women in his music?
Oh.
But yet,
But what's the
He
one thing
wants his
I don't
daughter.
like about the new generation's music, and this is me personally. I don't want to implement like anybody on my show, but me personally is that like we come from an era where people are like, you know what I mean? I respect you. I respect him, her. I respect them. I respect they. But let's not even worry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that. Boy, you can't even determine Virginia about I mean, that's facts. Because as a dude, we only have one. So my thing is my thing is, but like you understand the point. You get the point, right?
I got you.
All right. My thing is that we, we put a lot of implement, we put a lot of influence, we put a lot of understanding on the male portion of it. And we tend to equate the male portion of anything that we do to the female portion of anything that they do. And that is, even though they want equality, not 100% correct. I'm not going to lie. I don't mean that in like, they can't do everything that we do. But they literally cannot do everything. If they literally,
if we talking about NBA standards,
but like,
I got you.
As small as a small thing like that, like NBA standards, a small thing like that, I understand what you're saying.
But that's biological.
But a small thing because I'm not trying to have my shit blown up with a bunch of haters. But the small thing like that, you know what I mean? Like we're like, I understand that we're not, we aren't 100% created equal. But what y'all, like me personally, what I want y'all to understand is that we all know that y'all run the world. So,
shit, without females,
we wouldn't be here. So. Literally, these four dudes right here in front of this camera would not be here.
Also, without niggas, there wouldn't be females.
Hello.
So,
hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Lay it down. I mean,
hello. We're gonna like die.
Hey.
I think we're gonna die. I think we're gonna die. Should we wrap up?
Probably.
Is everybody good?
Yeah.
Is everybody? Is you?
I just got one thing to say.
Oh no, I'm gonna get to you. Can I do the wrap up? I just want to make sure you
good.
You good? I'm good. You good? I just want to get to the wrap up. But I want to say thank you all for tuning in with us this evening. This is generally about an hour. I think we actually ran over an hour. I'm gonna post this onto YouTube as well, just so you all can get a general idea of what this podcast is about. And we'll be back next 2 weeks again to bring you another cast, another couple of topics, another couple of ideas, and hopefully we can get it, rolling. But everything was good tonight. Everything was better than you know what I'm saying, before. So yeah,
we might just make this episode 1.
This literally might be episode 1. No offense to my cast, but I want to have them back so I can do it correctly. You know what I mean? Like I want to make sure it's good. But of course, I want to say thank you. Of course, to my left, to young Luce, to my left. But Luce, tell me, can you let them know what you got coming up and where to find you at?
So you can find me on Apple, Spotify, Tidal. Anything pretty much.
Go on.
Spotify, SoundCloud, I'm there. Just anywhere you can find music. YouTube as well. Just keep supporting y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Very, 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 very much. My next project, I'm shooting for January. Right now, I have my new single